Big night on the Deuce, 8 o'clock, the second night of the auditions. Idol moves to Chicago. Did you watch last night?
I did. It's off to a good start. I like this part of the competition.
We'll talk about it at the end. I have some thoughts. Let's talk about whiskey first.
Yes, let's wait with bated breath for that and instead talk about one of the world's most acclaimed whiskey festivals and the biggest in Canada, beginning tonight in Victoria. The 8th annual event is offering connoisseurs a chance to compare more than 180 bottles from around the world, and people can learn from national and international experts who may have conflicting advice on how best to imbibe.
And I like to drink my whiskey at room temperature personally.
And it's not room temperature we want, because as we know, a room can be cold as well as warm.
Water, yes.
Not with water added.
Water it releases these hydrophobic congeners, so you do get some additional flavor.
If you add water, yes, you're going to get something out of it. You're going to make it grow, but it actually dies very, very quickly.
Do you care about the glass in which you drink the whiskey?
I do. I like a glass that tapers in at the top. I like like the Glencairn glass.
You basically got a blunt instrument. I mean, possibly very, very good for bludgeoning someone to death.
But not good for tasting whiskey.
For tasting whiskey, it doesn't do the job.
Although these two authors have differing opinions, they share a common respect for whiskey. The writer of the Canadian whiskey is passionate about his rye, while Jim Murray has earned an international reputation for his annual Whiskey Bible, which features more than 4,500 bottles, all tasted using no water, no ice, and a tapered glass with a stem.
It means that you can get the whiskey up to full body temperature faster, because at body temperature then something magical happens. All the molecules start dancing around. So warm it up, you get the steam condensating on the inside of glass. You know that you're getting there, allowing the molecules that have been hidden, compressed, suppressed, to rise, and they see a whiskey for the first time that they've never seen it before.
How do you enjoy drinking whiskey?
Everybody learned to eat bacon on their own. They learned to taste maple syrup, and if you drink enough whiskey, you will learn to taste whiskey as well.
I have tried Jim's technique. It does work, although the bacon argument, good argument. Victoria Whiskey Festival is sold out. It runs through Sunday at the Hotel Grand Pacific. Well, local high school students are getting a chance to learn about film and media and game creating at the inaugural Youth Film and Media Education and Career Fair. The 3-hour event was staged at Victoria High School, offered a chance for students to learn about educational opportunities from groups like the Victoria Film Festival and the Directors Guild of Canada.
I've just been asking a lot of people around here, and they've basically just been giving me a little bit more information on what I need to do to pursue a career in art.
Like, we more have just told them they sort of got to do animation or programming as far as school to get into it, but that will lead to a career like ours, right?
The fair was hosted by the Vancouver Island South Film and Media Commission. Well, the Art Gallery of Greater Victoria is launching its big winter show tonight, and be warned, the Traces exhibit will defy your expectations of drawing.
When they think of drawing, they probably didn't imagine this.
When you think of drawing, you think pencil and paper.
You might think of something intimate, small scale, but what drawing is doing in this exhibition is kind of blowing that out of the water.
The exhibit features the work of 3 eclectic artists from Winnipeg, Montreal, and Toronto. Their creations are diverse, ranging from sculptures to installations to projections.
What defines drawing in the context of this exhibition is that the artist's hand is evident. There's a human kind of trace, and that's kind of what is implied in the title, that the artist is leaving a trace of their imagination, of their experience, of the world through line, and those lines can take form in so many different ways.
The Traces exhibit opens on Friday at the Art Gallery of Greater Victoria, runs through April 21st, and you will find full details, schedule events at aggv.ca. And finally tonight, the founder of the Dear Abby advice column has died. Pauline Friedman Phillips was 94 years old. Phillips died yesterday in Minneapolis after suffering a long battle with Alzheimer's disease. Her Dear Abby column first appeared in the San Francisco Chronicle in 1956. She was writing under the name Abigail Van Buren. Her daughter, Janine, took over the column in 2002. Phillips' column was also competed for a decade with the advice of Ann Landers, written by her twin sister, Esther Friedman, letterer died in 2002. That's entertainment.
Dear Abby.
I've actually never read a Dear Abby
Really?
poem.
Well,
ever.
it's old school, but we've run out of time to talk about American Idol and whiskey too. Do you like it with a drop of water or neat?
No. I do it the way Jim Murray
Well, a drop
does
of
it.
water can open it up just a little.
Yeah, and then dies right afterwards.
Well, if you don't wait around for that to happen. I don't get Nicki Minaj, okay, and I think this feud with Mariah Carey is a trumped up kind of thing, but
Mariah's the diva,
well,
and I know all about working with divas.
yeah, all right. Thank you, Adam.